Actively wild, and he'll face Himes, Rodriguez, and then the pitcher spot. Janice's day likely done, so it'll be a pinch hitter more than likely. Haven't seen who yet, but two lefties to start it, and the southpaw's pitch hits the outside black of the plate for a strike. Levi Himes grounded out to second base to start the third inning. He's 0 for 1. The Braves have actually sent the minimum through 5 innings, although they do have 2 hits on the board. The 0-1. Jammed him. Little hopper towards short, charging in Reinheimer. Short hop pick, throw to first. The out is made. Now 10 in a row set down by the Bay Bears. An infield hit by Lipka, and a line drive single by Rome. The Braves 2 hits. Romes was with 2 outs in the second inning, but he was caught stealing for the final out. And the Braves, since the start of the third, do not have a knock since. They trail 3-0. And Steve Rodriguez will step in now. By the way, Tom Belza is the one to exit the ballgame. Raul Navarro is still stretching out down at third. Just did a couple of high marching leg kicks to make sure that he's totally warmed up. And the lefty Rodriguez waits on Locante, who delivers inside for a ball. Way inside. Will Locante, in his first year at Mobile, he actually skipped right over high A after putting up a 1.53 ERA last year for South Bend in the Low A Midwest League, the Silverhawks. 1-0 pitch. Breaks to the outside corner, up in the zone. It was a slider. And it's strike 1. He was an 11th round pick out of Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville. That's an NAIA school. 1-0 pitch, down and out, ball 2. Little trivia for you on Cumberland University. It's 2-1 the count on Rodriguez. Cumberland actually holds an NCAA football record, 2-1 fouled left side screen, 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Stevie Rodriguez. They hold the record for the most lopsided football loss in NCAA history. The final score was 222-0 to Georgia Tech, which is why I know it. Of course, it's a source of pride in Tech lore. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call, down in the zone. Rodriguez is caught looking. 2 away. It was way back in 1916. Cumberland against Georgia Tech lost 222-0. So the story goes, Cumberland had actually cut their football program, but they were in a contract, and of course this was before the modern day massive contracts. Now the Braves will have a pinch hitter with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bay Bears 3, Braves nothing. But so the story goes, they were in a deal with Georgia Tech where they had to pay a certain amount of money. Cumberland had to pay $3,000 back then, which is a lot of money. In 1916, pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. If they backed out of the game, if the football team failed to show, but they had cut their football team, and so Cumberland put together a team. In fact, John Heisman was the head coach at Georgia Tech at the time. Here's the 0-1. Kennelly takes low and in, a ball and a strike. And Cumberland pulled a bunch of guys, I think, off their baseball team, made the trip to Atlanta, took on Georgia Tech, gave up 63 points in the first and second quarters, 54 in the third, and 42 in the fourth. Grand total, 222-0. The 1-1 swung on and missed, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Now, Cumberland has since revitalized their football program. They play at the NAIA level. Back then, too, they were known as Cumberland College, not Cumberland University. As the 1-2 pitch to Kennelly, a 236 hitter. Stretch by Locante, the Cumberland product. 1-2 pitches down in the dirt inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, as legend has it, in 1916 that year, Cumberland's baseball team had beaten Georgia Tech 22-0. There were allegations that Cumberland had used professionals as ringers. And so John Heisman, who also happened to be the Georgia Tech baseball coach at the time, so he was a little bit upset at the Cumberland Bulldogs. Here's the 2-2, swing, chopper, left side foul. And so Heisman got revenge, basically making the Cumberland team come, even though their football program had been disbanded. He made them show up, and he even paid Cumberland $500 as an incentive to play this game. He said $500 plus an all-expenses-paid trip to Atlanta for Cumberland University to play that football game against Georgia Tech. The 2-2 pitch to Kennelly from the lefty Locante, low and inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Appeal to first. He didn't go on a check swing. 3-0 Bay Bears lead the Braves. Bottom of the 6th inning. So that's the story of how John Heisman got revenge for a 22-0 loss in baseball, making Cumberland University show up for a football game where they didn't have a football team and lost 222-0, the longest, or the most lopsided game in history. 3-2, bounce third base side. Charging in on it is Navarro, but he's in no hurry because he knew his only shot was if the ball rolls foul, and it does. So the count stays 3-2 on Kennelly. I wonder if Locante knows that story, though, about Cumberland College. I wonder if he knows that about his university. I don't know how well it's advertised at Cumberland University, a 222-0 loss. Three-two to Kennelly. Swing, liner, center field. Brito will tiptoe in and make the catch, a hard-hit ball, but once again, the Braves go down 1-2-3. So they don't have a hit since the second inning. 12 in a row set down now, and we go to the 7th. Bay Bears 3, Braves nothing. He goes, take. He went 1-1 with a 3.32.